welcome back to the channel, y'all. Chris the Camping Texan here. Where in the world is the GeoPro? This weekend, we're at Goose Island State Park in Rockport, Texas, and this is campsite number 149. Well, good afternoon, y'all. I'm glad you could join me out at the campsite. It's always nice to have y'all out here with me. Last weekend was amazing. Purtis Creek is such a quiet park. When you need some downtime, let me highly suggest that you make a reservation out there and go check that park out. Eustis, Texas, Purtis Creek State Park is a great park. But this weekend we're back in a CCC park. This is Goose Island State Park. It was built in the 1930s down in Rockport, Texas. We're staying in a wooded area this weekend. However, you could rent one of the bayfront sites they have here, which are really nice as well. So this park is definitely a park that you will want to visit twice, so you can check out both areas. But hey, y'all, come and join me, and I'll show you your campsite.
Well, y'all, let's take a look at your campsite. This is number 149. We're in the wooded area here at Goose Island State Park. This is Lantana Loop. This road runs around all the wooded area campsites, RV campsites here. We're located next to the dumpster, so you don't have a very far walk to get rid of your trash. Your services in this campsite work perfectly. You get 20 and 30 amp electric and water. It looks like at one time it had an older water spigot that they had to replace, but there's no issues with it. Everything hooked up the way that it should. I'm really impressed with 149. Y'all, I would come back here and stay here anytime. It's very cozy. I don't know if you've checked out my Busher State Park video. Please do if you haven't, but that campsite was cozy as well. This one just gives you that feeling that you're nestled in the trees and you're surrounded by complete privacy, y'all. It's so nice. The picnic table is a little older, wooden picnic table, concrete pad. But let me tell you, we had a couple of meals out here, and it's it could use a pressure washing, but other than that, it's still very functional. It's good. Susan really liked the fact that we were able to set our patio up right here, and everything connected. We could walk out the door of the camper straight out here to the picnic table in our bare feet. So that was a plus for the campsite. Everything's nice and level too. I can tell you that the campsites here at Goose Island, they need to be resurfaced. These old asphalt pads they're getting thin and worn out. You can see how my truck's kind of hanging off in the dirt here. So I expect probably in the near future they're going to come through and redo all these pad sites. But getting leveled out, no issues at all, y'all. I got here at about 11 o'clock on Friday night. We were set up in less than an hour, if that tells you. So even though they're worn out pads, they're still very functional when it comes to getting your rig leveled out. Now this site here is not very big. Nothing too long in here. I'd say probably 35-40 foot max. But I do like the cozy factor. So you guys get your lantern pole there with your hook, and then we'll show you the back of this campsite. It's not very deep back here, but it's just that being surrounded by woods feeling that just makes it awesome. Your in-ground barbecue pit and fire ring is back here in the corner, as well as your tent site would be back here. Now I know this is something my son would enjoy. He would definitely pitch a tent back here and love that cozy feeling. So 149 here at Goose Island State Park gets a big thumbs up from me, and I would definitely stay here again if I came back and I wanted some privacy here in the wooded area. So next time y'all are out here, y'all come check out 149. Well, y'all, let's talk about services here at campsite 149. This weekend was amazing for satellite TV. We had no trees to block our view of the sky, and we had all 3 satellites. Susan was very happy about that. As far as cell phone service went this weekend, AT&T and Verizon, we had 2 bars just sitting out here in the patio area, but we were having some issues with some of the web pages loading. We were able to make phone calls and send text messages, but sometimes there would be a lag in receiving our emails or having to wait for a web page to load. So just keep that in mind. It works, but it might be a little slow. If you guys require any type of services while you're here, groceries, things like that, headquarters is very small. They offer your gift type items like t-shirts for the kids or cups, but not much else. There's a gas station as you were turning off the highway to come into the park that you can go to if you need ice or, snacks, things like that, eat gas. But I highly recommend that y'all drive across the big bridge and go into Rockport. They have several different establishments over there. Like Dollar General will have your propane. They have Dairy Queen and other fast food places over there, as well as other gas stations. But while you're here, I highly recommend that you save one night that you don't feel like cooking. So leave your groceries in the camper or in your ice chest and take a drive over to Ingleside. Ingleside, Texas is about 20 minutes from here. And they have a restaurant over there called Blackbeard's. I mentioned Blackbeard's in my Lake Corpus Christi State Park video. That Blackbeard's is called Blackbeard's by the Beach there in Corpus Christi, and it is amazing. But this Blackbeard's is their second location. It's a smaller building, but the food is amazing. They have really good peel and eat shrimp. If you like catfish, the catfish fillets are really good. I highly recommend those. So y'all just make sure you save one night, take a trip over to Ingleside, and have a nice meal over there at Blackbeard's. Y'all are gonna love this campsite for the birds. They're gonna wake you up in the morning. You're gonna see them doing flyovers in your campsite. Really, really cool. As far as bugs and insects go this weekend, we really haven't seen a whole lot of anything, which is surprising because it's now getting to be close to the end of April. But in the late afternoons, we noticed the mosquitoes. So that's about the only thing that we had to contend with this weekend. Over here, it looks like there was an ant pile or something, but no ants. We didn't have to deal with any ants this weekend. One last thing I'd like to mention about 149 is that you're only a few campsites away from the entrance to the Turks Cap Trail. So if you guys walk down this road, you'll pass a few campsites here and you'll enter the parking area for that trailhead. So just another benefit of staying here at 149. Well, y'all are in for a treat today. Across from our campsite, I have 2 open campsites that I'm going to show you. The first is 153. Now, this is in the wooded area here at Goose Island State Park. I can tell you that all the asphalt driveways here need to be resurfaced, but you could get a nice size rig in here. 20-30 amp electricity and water. There's no cover over the wooden picnic table. The wooden picnic tables are a little older looking here, but they're still very serviceable. You get a concrete pad, a lantern pole, a hook, and then your above ground barbecue pit with your fire ring. Not a bad site. It's got a lot of brush around it to provide privacy between you and the other campsite. But what I don't like is that there's not a lot of trees. There's not a lot of cover. It would be nice to have a cover over the picnic table. This site would be not a bad site if you're passing through. Maybe you're heading down to Corpus
Christie for the weekend or something, or going to visit family. It could just be a place that you just want to spend the night. So you might want to consider 153. Now 154 is a little bit better. It's offset, which means that you've got this brush across from your driveway here, so you're not directly looking at a neighbor. Same thing, you get your asphalt driveway, 20-30 amp electric and water. This site's not near as deep, so maybe not a large rig in this site here, but what I like about it is there are some trees back here and some brush, and you got a little place to put your tent back here at least. It's a little bit more private than 153. And if you hurry, it looks like the last resident left you some firewood, but you guys get your barbecue pit and your in-ground firing here, and then you've got a little lantern pole right there, and then once again your wooden picnic table on the concrete pad. But yeah, I would stay here. Definitely a shorter rig would fit. It looks like there could be a slope to this driveway, so you may have to play with your setup a little bit, but not a big deal. So y'all give 154 a chance. Well, y'all, 152 here in the wooded area on the Lantana Loop caught my attention. I really think that y'all would enjoy this site. If you have a smaller camper, like a couple's camper, or if you want to do some tent camping, I think this is beautiful, y'all. Your services, you get 20 and 30 amp electric and water. This asphalt pad seems nice and level, which is great. But really, I think the marquee feature of this campsite is this huge oak tree. How pretty is that? I'd stay here just for this tree, y'all. Get a little bit of green space back here behind the tree. The picnic table, the boards on the picnic table look nice and straight. Looks really nice on this concrete pad. And then you've got your lantern pole there with your hook, and then your in-ground grill and fire ring. I like the cozy factor here. This is nice. Put your tent over here. Very, very cool. So 152 gets a big thumbs up. Another campsite that you may be interested in here in the wooded camping area portion of Goose Island State Park is 143. I'll tell you what I like about 143 is there's nobody across from you. This is almost like a premier site here. It's really deep, so you could get just about any size rig in here, fifth wheel, Class A, it doesn't matter. All the driveways here could use some resurfacing. They're not that wide, but still a great site. Seems nice and flat and level. You guys get your services, 20-30 amp electric and water. There's quite a bit of trees and brush here to provide privacy. You've got a nice in-ground grill and barbecue pit. Picnic table, wooden picnic table on a concrete base, and a lantern pole with a hook. Very, very nice site. A lot of green space here for your dog to play, or if you have children. So definitely, I think I'd check out 143 the next time I come to this park. It's a great site. If you enjoy tent camping, then you'll enjoy Live Oak Circle here at Goose Island State Park. This is a very small, secluded area. It's just a select number of tent camping sites. They get their own dumpster there, but let me show you 219. 219 is very large. A lot of yard here for your children or your dogs. A nice picnic table on a concrete pad. You get your lantern pole and hook, in-ground barbecue pit and fire ring. And these are water-only sites. And there's your spigot located right there at the back of your campsite. But this is nice, y'all. So maybe next time you're out here, check out Live Oak Circle if you want to do some tent camping. Well, y'all, we're in the Bayberry camping section off the Lantana Loop, and this is campsite number 119.
This is very cozy, y'all. I like the picnic table. Still looks like it's in pretty good serviceable condition on a concrete pad. And you've got your in-ground barbecue pit and fire ring back there in the corner with your lantern pole and hook. And then nice trees here in this campsite. Nice large area back here. You could put your tent. A lot of privacy with the bushes and the trees. But you guys get your 20 and 30 amp electric and water. And then the driveway, it looks pretty flat, even though it could use resurfacing. So you may want to give 119 a try the next time you're out here at Goose Island State Park. Well, y'all, I apologize for the wind this morning. It's very, very breezy out here at Goose Island State Park. But this is your dump station located on Lantana Loop in the wooded area. It's not too big, y'all, but it's big enough to get your needs taken care of. One of the things that I noticed right away is that even though it's small, you get a double sewer connection, which is great. There's a pole here. It looks like maybe at one time there was a light, but there's not a light now. So if you need to take care of your needs, you'll have to do so before it gets too dark. But they do have a spigot on either side. So if you had 2 rigs through here, you could very easily hook up your water hoses and do your black tank flush at the same time. So once again, this asphalt needs to be resurfaced at some point, but it's not too bad. So next time y'all are out here and you're staying in the wooded area, you've got your own dump station right here. Well, y'all, Goose Island State Park is a beautiful park to visit, but it comes with one danger, one hazard, especially for those of you that own larger rigs. There are some low-hanging limbs that you have to contend with, and these roads are very small. So just keep that in mind if you bring your rig in here, especially into the wooded area. Well, y'all, I apologize. It's going to be windy as I'm talking. Once again, you're getting full effect because we're right off the water here. But these are the bayfront sites that you get. This is number 11. It's located right next to the restroom here on Trout. This is called Trout Street. The other street is called Redfish Road. They also have some shelters across the road too that are not exactly on the bay, but these are really cute, y'all. And you get electric and water. We'll take a look at 11 so that you get a good example. There's your water spigot right there. Your electricity is located within inside of the shelter. Get a nice picnic table. But you just back your rig up right here. You level it out the best that you can. And then look at that. You can fish right here, right from your campsite. So this is one of the marquee features of this park, is being able to do this. These shelters are very popular, so you have to, it might take you a couple of months to secure a reservation at one of these. So you're just going to have to check the website. But here you can see another marquee amenity of this park is the huge fishing pier that they have here. Have to get out here and check out Goose Island State Park. Well, y'all, I wanted to mention that they have another dump station here. If you're staying in one of the bayfront sites, this dump station up by headquarters that you see here, it's a lot more modern than the one that you see in the wooded area. They have a dumpster there with a double sewer connection. You can see 2 rigs right now going through there, taking care of their waste. But they also have 2 spigots there for a black tank flush, as well as a light there if you needed it. And then I wanted to draw your attention across the street. Do y'all see the sidewalk there that runs alongside the road? So what's really cool is
this park has the Turk's Cap Trail, but really there's no other trails of substantial length here. But what they do have that's nice is this sidewalk that you can take, and really it runs all the way from Lantana Loop in the wooded area all the way out to the bay. So if you wanted to take that sidewalk, it'll take you all the way out there to the water. So that's really cool. And then here we have the RV overflow parking area, which is really cool. If you came in and let's say you're waiting on a campsite, they have this entire parking lot for you to stage your RV here and wait for your campsite to become available, or if you came in late or something. So just something that you might want to check out when you're here. Well, I hope y'all are enjoying your tour of Goose Island State Park so far. Why don't you lace up your hiking boots and I'll show you the Turk's Cap Trail. See you out there. Out here on the Turk's Cap Trail at Goose Island State Park, you're going to run across a plant called a coral bean. This is a beautiful plant. It's very colorful, very awesome to look at. But who knew something that was so pretty could be so dangerous? This plant produces toxic alkaloids that can cause paralysis. So very pretty to look at, but can do a lot of damage. If you're out here at Goose Island State Park, you have to come and check out the Turk's Cap Trail. This big live oak tree is one of the features that you'll find on the trail. And another nice thing is that they have a bench right here. You can sit here and just enjoy the nature that's surrounding you. Very cool place to come and hang out. As you continue your hike along Turk's Cap Trail, you're going to come across a very small trail that leads out to this pond. Now, y'all, let me tell you, I've been out here less than 5 minutes and I've already seen 2 crab, a frog, tadpoles, and butterflies. There's a lot of nature going on out here. So y'all make sure that you walk out here and check out this. Y'all see him? Y'all see that crab? Look at him. How cool is that? Big old crab. Ooh, look at those pinchers. Yeah, y'all got to get out here. Y'all got to check this out. So if you're wondering why they call this trail Turk's Cap, this informative panel can give us a clue. The Turk's Cap is a plant here that blooms from August to September in Texas. It's very drought tolerant, and it has bright red flowers that are twisted like a turban. The leaves are good for deer, as well as the red berries are edible even for humans. So y'all get out here to Turk's Cap Trail, and hopefully when you're out here, this plant will be in bloom for you so that you can enjoy it. Very, very cool. Well, y'all, as you conclude your hike on the Turk's Cap Trail here at Goose Island State Park, make sure you stop by the bird viewing area. Y'all, they have a really nice bird viewing area set up for you. So back here they have a couple of picnic tables that you can sit at, and this area fills up pretty quickly as the day gets longer. But you can see this morning, it's like we have a cardinal greeting us there. So this is a very popular spot. So y'all make sure y'all get out here early so that you can enjoy the pretty birds. Oh, and look, we have a squirrel this morning too. And then as you exit the bird viewing area, I want to show you something else that Goose Island State Park does that I think is really cool. And I'd like to see other parks follow their lead. They have a nice station here with pet bags. So you can pick up after your pet
if you took them on the trail with you. So that's very, very cool. Well, y'all, no trip to Goose Island State Park is complete unless you come and check out Big Tree. This tree's been growing here for hundreds of years. The park does a really good job of maintaining the tree. In fact, you can see one of the metal supports there that they use to help keep the tree healthy. The park also accepts donations. They have an Iron Ranger here where you can help maintain this tree. So y'all come out here and check out Big Tree. Well, y'all, our trip to Goose Island State Park wouldn't be complete without checking out the CCC structure. This is the recreation hall that they built in the 1930s. How beautiful is this, guys? This white stone, it's just gorgeous. So let's take a walk through here and see what we can find. How pretty is this, y'all? We get a little picnic table back here. You can sit and enjoy the view. The grilling area. You have to love the patio back here. I mean, this tile is beautiful. It's nice. Goose Island State Park has an amazing day use area, y'all. I mean, they have these really cool picnic tables with these shelters, these covers over them with standing barbecue pits. I mean, this is beautiful. Can you imagine yourself here with your family and you've got your picnic basket here, these large trees, got the birds singing in the background, you can see the bay. I mean, this is just absolutely gorgeous. When it comes to day use areas, guys, this has to be at the top of the list. This is just very, very nice. I apologize for the wind, but I wanted to show you that this day use area, it just keeps going back here, y'all. I mean, they have several other shelters back here. But you can get right up to the water. How cool is that? Across from the day use area is this nice wildlife viewing area. You can take this boardwalk up here and look out into this marsh. And when you get to the top here, they've got a really nice platform that you can look out. Just another really cool amenity that they have for you here at Goose Island State Park. Well, y'all, I apologize again for the wind. Y'all are getting full effect this morning, but this is the fish cleaning station here at Goose Island State Park. They have a really nice facility for you. Tables here and some water to wash everything down with. You got a little pier right here. You can come down here and watch the birds. A place for you to put your boat in. There's a really nice bridge too if you want to stand here and look over the water. And then they have a small parking area here for your truck and boat trailer, as well as a dumpster here to get rid of your trash, things like that. But just a really nice facility they have. So let's talk about your activities while you're out here at Goose Island State Park. Number one, get out here and check out the CCC structure. Anytime you're at a CCC park, that should be first on your list. It really is a nice facility. Go check it out. Two, bring your fishing gear, your boat, bring your rods and reels. Now, if you do any wading out here in this water, you will need a fishing license, but if you're fishing off the bank, no, you're good to go. You guys can do that without any trouble. Just know your size limits. They are watching out here. Three, go see Big Tree. A tree that's been there for hundreds of years. Y'all got to go check that out. And then four, make sure that you hike Turk's Cap Trail. That's a lot of fun. It's 0.66 miles one way, and I highly suggest that you take the Lantana Loop Road back so that you get a different experience coming back. If you're staying in the wooded area, y'all, it's very peaceful. It's very cozy. Spend some time at your campsite. It's a lot of fun. And then if you're out here and you're staying in one of the bayfront sites, make sure that you bring your fishing gear. You guys can fish right at the back of your campsite. So there's a lot of activities that you guys can do out here. Make sure the kids bring their bicycles. A lot of places for them to ride. And you'll enjoy your weekend. You'll enjoy your time out here at Goose Island State Park.
Well, y'all, I thoroughly enjoyed my time out here at Goose Island State Park. What an amazing park. You got to get out here and check it out. But it's time for me to hit the trail. Next weekend, I'll be up at Lake Bob Sandlin State Park in Pittsburgh, Texas. So y'all come and join me for that one. If you enjoyed the content of this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Also, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when our videos post every Saturday at 11 a.m. All my current subscribers, guys, I appreciate you so much. You rock. My future subscribers, what are you waiting for, guys? Get on board. I see a lot of campgrounds. Drop me a note in comments if there's a campground or a campsite that you would like to see. And remember, I'll see you at the campsite.